What's up, everybody? It is Alex, the Boogeyman, here from Title Boxing Club in Rochester, New York, with your focus point of the week, ding. And this week's focus point comes from one of my favorite people in the entire world. So tell me, what is your question this week, sweet lady who I love?
Hi, honey. Hey, Coach Alex. I've got a question for you for your focus point video this week. But first, let me just say thanks so much for all the great information you give us every week. Your videos are awesome, and they really help my game. But my question is about the double jab. When I'm throwing 2 jabs in a row, I should try to throw the second one as weakly as possible. Is that right? So when I extend, my second jab should just mostly be a shove off the shoulder or a knock on the door or a scratching of a kitty cat head, or maybe like you're wiping somebody's nose. Whatever I do, I don't want it to register as 2 distinct punches, right? So when I'm coming back for that second jab, I should do it with my elbow. Does that sound right? Any information you can give us would be super helpful. Thank you.
Those are some interesting options there, and as much as I love scratching a kitty cat's head, it is probably not the best way to throw a double jab. So shall we continue this conversation back there? All right, the double jab, very important, very effective tool, can set up a lot of things, can draw your opponent into doing things, can help you throw a power punch, but we want to make sure that we don't lose sight of the double jab and its effectiveness and its sting. What we see a lot of, what that very nice lady was talking about, is this. Tap, tap, double jab, cross. Or almost like you're knocking on a door. Knock, knock, just very light. Tap, tap. Or, grabbing somebody's nose. No, buzz, 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 and buzz. Don't do that anymore. The key, and we talked about this before, is the whip. It's the whip. Doesn't matter. You can bring your hand back all the way if you want. On a double jab, that's more of a jab, jab. You could do that. You could also bring it back halfway. You can even bring it back the tiniest bit. But the key is you get that whip. It's nice and loose up until the end. So if my hand is right here, I can still get some whip on it from the double jab. If you don't get a good whip on your double jab, all the setup stuff you want to do won't really matter. You might draw them out a little bit if you just do this. And there's a snake charmer kind of thing too, where you lure them into a false sense of security. That's not what we're talking about with the double jab. But you're not going to get anything out of them if you don't offer something to make them flinch, something to make them think about it. That's what sets up the punches. Double jab is the most important punch in boxing. Double jab is double as important? No, it's important though. So I want everyone to work on whipping the punch back nice and quick. Snap, snap. Now, the tricky thing is we lose sight. You start to throw a combination. Let's say it's double jab, cross, on cross. So at first I'm like, or by the end I'm jab, jab, cross, hook, cross. Jab, jab, cross, hook, cross. Check in with yourself. Are you doing that? We'll check in too this week. And if so, go back to just the double jab. Just the double jab. Just the double jab. Once you get it feeling pretty good, and you go back to that combo. Nice and quick. So we're going to work on that this week. Another thing too, I see sometimes jabs come from too low. I don't like that myself. Keep the hands up and just snap it from there. Don't let the hand come down and come from a lower position. Keep those hands up, snap that jab. Practice, practice, practice. That's the stuff we're going to work on this week. We're going to make our double jabs better. And again, you don't care about the double jab. You don't want to set anything up. You just want to burn some calories, get some fitness, and guess what? This is going to make it even better. Technique is going to make it even better because technique is everything.